Oh wait, look at that face. Look at that damn face! I've got 4 of these that I need to make, and there ain't no time like the present. And I'm pretty sure episode 6 was the kick in the pants I needed to, like, get on this, because I really want to do the breakdown for episode 6. That was, like, one of the best episodes ever. But we'll have to wait, because this is Western energy, which is great, because I love talking about Striker anyway, and he's a big deal. So, Season 2, Episode 4, the shot-by-shot breakdown, you know how it goes. Let's jump in. I'm gonna be pausing a crap ton, we're gonna look at everything, and have a ball in the process. I've been excited. Okay, the richest cup, where the poor pour for you. I love that. I've actually, oh, this is great, because I haven't seen this episode in a while. I did watch it, like, in preparation for this video, like, just now, so I caught a little bit of stuff, but I'll be seeing a lot of the stuff that I will talk about in this breakdown. Normally I'm a bit better prepared.
Stella.
Little reverse shot, pinky out. Lovely little coffee shop. I love coffee shops. And then we get introduced to these, like, micro imps, these teacup imps that are so damn small, but are often used as, like, this weird, like, you know, service position. His bow tie is normal size, which is funny design element. And here's Andrealphus, who's another character, not Goetia, but related to Stella. I love his ice design. His palace looks great, too. We'll see that later. And I love the color scheme of this area. Panning shots. Punching out for the argument. This poor guy's just stuck in the middle, literally.
Why did you insist on meeting me here?
I wonder what they're drinking. That was like green tea. Alright, deal at Ozzy's. Oh, yes, perfect. The reminder. It's good because we actually see that in episode 6. Wow.
Discuss the terms of this divorce. I feel my
I really like Andrealphus' voice, and we got a nice over the shot here as he assumes power in the scene.
darling sister deserves a bit more
Pan over to Stella, looking glamorous as ever. This is the last scene that I ever had a crush on Stella, by the way, so I will appreciate it. This is a cool angle, too.
compensation. After all, you did
Close up?
cheat on the poor
A
thing.
medium close-up.
Surely you
Surely you owe. I love his bored over it expression. You can tell Stolas has nothing to say to Andrealphus.
Andrealphus. Cheating implies there was a betrayal. This woman never gave 2 shits about me, or our very much
This guy, I love him.
arranged marriage. As far as I'm concerned, this divorce is far overdue.
I like that gesture of him just being like, no, no more. I'm leaving after this. And here we get, in the background, approaching. Oh, nice little shot of Stella here.
Stella.
Her cup is overflowing. Her cup runneth over.
For fuck's sake, stop making this harder to bullshit.
Great line, because we actually get the duality of these two right here. This is where we learn that Stella has not a conniving bone in her body. She's just pure malice and hatred and vitriol. And this man is all the cunning cleverness that she should have had. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it, but I loved her so much. And then she just became a brat. She's always been a brat, but gosh, they like split what she could have been as a mastermind and then put a lot of her, that smartness, into Andrealphus. She is so damn cute. If she's like nice, this is everything that I wanted out of Stella. She's adorable. Love that design. Oh, I love that little pan over as you see him. What is he wearing? I mean, I can see what he's wearing right now, but oh yeah, he just pops in right there. That's a cool way to bring him in. And then you punch in. I want to see these designs. These are cool looking designs. We got some imp succubi hybrid situation going on here. Everyone's rich that comes here, so, you know, you're dealing with different races, but of a higher class. And then Striker pops in his little mysterious stranger garb. I love that close-up. His facial expressions are always amazing, especially the close-ups. Love his eye and tooth design. And then we get lovely shots of him bringing out these colts, it looks like, but they're blessed. And we all know what the look of blessed weaponry is. It has this, like, white glow to it. I believe the lore with blessed items and weapons is that they take them, they kind of scavenge them after the purge, weapons that the angels leave behind, or the seraphs, or whatever. And so I'm guessing they're like super illegal contraband, like black market sort of situation here, but it's cool concept for the world building. All right. Oh, that expression was great. Well, that expression's awesome. But you just look at him basking in the glory of his craziness. Yeah, I love these designs for these imps. Succubi. Impicubi. Ooh, muzzle flash. I gotta see what that looks like. Oh! Bam! Oh, that's beautiful. Bullet shot. And I love this concept about how when he's in danger, he just morphs into his ethereal form. Andrealphus is like living it up right now. And Stella looking smug as always. All right. Oh wait. He was smirking and then he looked surprised. Yeah. Whoa. What's going on here? He looks like I love the punch in. By the way, it goes through the window. It chips her cup and she's like not even bothered. Yeah. He goes from smiling to like what? Or maybe he's just shocked that he dodged it. And so, yeah, I love that. Good reflexes, man. Love his eyes. Every time his pupils show up, it's always fun. Oh, that look. Oh, that's the last sexy look she has in this entire show. Love that face shot. Keeps shooting and missing. Oh, ooh. Wait, I didn't know you see his full form. Oh, that's a cool look at his owl, his demon form. Love that. Red and black's my favorite color combination. God, he looks it's such a cool design. Anyway, he leaves. Everyone's just chilling. Oh, I love this bartender or barista, I don't know. Oh, this is a cool looking design too. I love the flowing dress. There's wait, is that Striker? He's on the counter now? Okay. Yeah, cool. I love all the designs. It's actually a pretty small cafe. The feathers look great. Yo, she's got an imp in her purse. What's going on there? I love her design too. That's wild. Oh, her hair. I just noticed how long it is. That's awesome. She's stunning. And then this is the other character that we saw from the back. We got Blessed Rope. Ooh, I saw signs. What did we see signs of? Wanted. Oh yeah, so this is an interesting little bit of world building. There are wanted signs all over the damn place for Striker's ass. So like, what the hell I mean, I guess it's because he's an assassin who murders people, so he's probably operating outside the law, but he's probably got a venerable business. Reputable business, I mean. Yeah, not venerable. Yeah, love Stolas. Every time he's like, you know, more like sort of not, I don't want to say out of control, but every time he's like a little bit out of his wheelhouse, you see his pupils, whether it's extreme anger or just kind of like, something's off here. Okay, to Blitz.
Oh shit, Stolas.
In the car.
It's really not a good time.
Loona punching out to Loona, and like at this point you're like, why the heck is she so crazed up right now? And we'll find out in a second. Love how Moxxie and Millie are just chilling. Why did they come in the car?
I'm sorry it's a bad time yet again, Blitzy, but
Wait, why were they going on this trip anyway? I feel like this should have been just Blitz and... I mean, obviously we need them in the episode, but I'm like, why was he bringing them to Luna's appointment? Just... Are they on company hours right now? Anyway, I love these like parallax scrolling shots of him riding through the town.
A horse at the moment.
Lucky bitch.
Ooh, nothing to say about this shot, just the group.
I seem to have been stolen by that little cowboy friend of yours.
I always find it funny when people refer to be like, I wasn't kidnapped, I was stolen. Like, the concept of a person being stolen is just...
How many cowboys do you know? What does he look like, Your Highness?
Oh, nice shot overhead. And this is a cool shot from his perspective. Music.
Sexy?
Even his face is like, I don't know, kind of.
That's Striker, sir.
And I love how on it Moxxie is with that.
Oh, for fuck's sake, can't you just get away? Aren't you powerful?
I believe he has me bound with blessed rope, which limits my ability to free myself, I'm afraid.
And these little moments kind of just show you, like, okay, what is the extent of blessed weaponry? Like, what does it do? And we learn that it doesn't just hurt Stolas, it can also impede his abilities. And we'll see that later when he tries to do his eye thing.
So, I think you should come save me.
Oh shit, Stolas, I can't today. I'm sorry, I'm literally on my way.
That's a cool side angle, punching out to her.
S-H-O-T.
Then we mentioned the shot, and I like Her face is kind of awesome there. I really like the way her eye looks.
It takes years to book an appointment at this place. Took 5 for me to get this one, so, you know, and she's been doing a lot of field work, so, you know, she needs it.
Oh, haha, well, I do agree that is very important, but...
I do appreciate that Stolas appreciates that.
I...
You shut up already.
Or understands that. Punching out to Striker.
You, by the way.
I like that. I can hear you, by the way. The voice wasn't Norman Reedus. This was where he got recast into, I forget the name of the actor, but it's interesting, like, because of certain things about Striker's character that get illuminated in this episode. Oh, his black gums are so creepy. I love it. His design is so damn good, and you always see it in the close-ups. Yeah, it would be so interesting to see Striker's, like, kind of off-kilter moments with Norman Reedus' voice. Like, I would have loved to have seen how he delivered it, but I think this actor is doing a great job because, you know, you'll see.
Birdie. He's in good.
The glow and the compositing is so good.
Oh, shit. Am I in danger right now?
Yes! Yes, you are, sir.
God damn it.
Alright, he breaks his phone every damn episode, I swear. What was that maneuver?
Let me and Moxxie handle this one.
Okay, are you two?
Right. Oh, wait. Should I go back to the highway? I think we don't get to see much of this ring. Imp 666! That's cool. Yeah, we get to see the sloth ring. And so you get to see the cars and all that stuff. You could tell that car was probably from Wrath because it had, like, the horns on it. That was cool.
Let me and Moxxie handle this one.
Okay, are you two sure that you got
He's got this little horse up there. There's a nice little hot rod in front.
alone?
We can
Oh.
do it, sir. Together, we are a lethal combo.
Why the hat? She literally just puts it on out of nowhere.
And we both have a score to settle with that dickhead.
All right, well, hurry. Stola sounds like he might be.
Or maybe she stole it from one of the cars. That probably is the case. Okay, so they're talking about Stolas. We got financial processing, the surgical wing. I love this look. So it's interesting how the the sloth ring here, it looks a lot like heaven, you know? So it's like the prettiest of all the rings, which I guess is ugly to them, I would imagine. And I love the closed eye symbolism here. I think it does mean something. Someone in the comments is going to say something, because I think it means something. Or maybe it just implies that, oh yeah, it's sloth. You would be more sleepy, I guess. We got, what does this say? Satan's or something like that? I don't know. Satan's Hospital? I don't fucking know. I love the little statues and lampposts. It's got its own little thing here going on. What does that say? Pediatric wing? Yeah, probably. The waterfalls look super cool. Yeah, if I had to guess, this place is probably like the highest ring in hell, which is why it looks vaguely like heaven, sort of. But that's pure conjecture. I have no idea. Love the color schemes.
My money's that he's in Wrath. Now get your asses down there and look for some
He just whisks her out. All right. So he suggests they're in Wrath just because of his getup, which is very funny because he's right. And we go in. Oh, another angle of it. What does it say? Saint something hospital, whatever.
Come on, Looney. Come on, this will be over lickety split.
I think it's a pun, but I don't know how you're supposed to read it. Wait, what did that say? Exit Oh, it says hospital. I can read.
For him to get his stupid feathered ass kidnapped.
Luna being... Oh, I love how reflective the floor is. I never caught that.
Me and my little red
So they're really driving home the fact that it's clean here. Just interesting.
Oh.
What does that say? Call me Shuckles. I so kidney. Oh, I need your hip. Not a what? I can't even read that. Editor Dave, punch in if it's even worth punching in on. Appointment status. What that says. I love these plants here too. They're kind of cool. Oh, they also look like closed eyelids. I like that. Alright, and this chick, I'm guessing it's a sinner because the design is so nondescript. She's got like a fish thing going on here, and her son is a dick.
Alright, the fuck you looking at? Hey, I'm here for that S-H-O-T.
Like her over-the-shoulder shot here.
For my Looney.
Luna.
The what?
Oh, I need to look at your background. Employees, get yours today. Oh, it's a hellhound. Or else. Sign in. Yeah, you could tell how unkempt this place is.
Ugh, the BULL shit that my daughter has to get every year that UMO.
She's still glaring, I just realized.
Fuckers only allow us
He's
to
just
schedule
smiling like an idiot. Like, or is she looking at her phone? I can't even tell. She looks like she's looking at him.
every 5 years. How the fuck you fuck up that bad anyway, titty haver?
Oh, I can't spell.
She is a titty haver, I suppose. Her posture, though, is awful. I think she's voiced by Viv because the voice sounds so similar. I think she's like, the designs are really cool in here because everything's like an animal with horns. Like, she's got like goatish features, but again, not like the heavenly ones, so it's interesting. But she's also got monster features, like I think her arm's a squid tentacle. And I think the doctor also has like a similar thing going on. I love her face. I like the way her mouth looks.
Oh,
Little heart nose.
I can't read either.
Why do you work at a desk?
The hell be shot, you fucking really can't say that word anymore. The
Even though they did in the pilot. I guess we've come a long way.
appointment is under Blitz.
Blitz. I love her little... she's reading it sideways. Her little eye here.
I don't see any Blitz on the list.
Well, you can't read.
With an O. It's silent, you fucking...
I love how angry he is. And I think it's upside down, by the way, even though she sees it.
Oh, an O.
Yeah, that totally looks upside down.
Oh, right here. Yep. Blitzo.
What is she on?
Blitzo. Yes, well, we will be ready for her in just a
He's ready to pull out the gun.
bit. Please take a seat, Mr. O.
Her face. I love that delivery. Please, Mr. Ow. Oh god, this kid. Oh, that's a cool punch out.
Don't worry, Looney. It's okay. It's just one little prick. You won't feel it.
I like that little smile she gives when he reassures her. That's kind of fun.
Ew, don't say that.
It's kind of a weird balance between bringing your kid and bringing a pet to the vet, you know? Bringing your kid to the doctor and a pet to the vet. They kind of get the balance pretty well.
Sounds vulgar.
Excuse me?
Pervert.
She's even got the Karen haircut and everything. So now we got this whole Western shenaniganry. I don't remember the terms. I used to know all of them, but like this type of like the way this is shot, with having the horse transparent in the you know what I mean, in the background while cutting through. They do a lot of like foreground work in this stuff, and they got the mariachi band and everything. And all the angles are really great. I'm not going to talk about all of them because we would be here forever, but beautiful, like, sweeping shots. Very much evocative of Western cinema. You could tell they were fans when they were storyboarding this. Love the design of this train, too. Very Stagecoach, if any of you saw that movie. So these guys are just stalking him to his secret lair that apparently they know where it is. The song is good too. Love the dynamic zoom. Stolas is like, where the fuck am I going? He's got an elevator and everything. Out of order. So he goes down a mountain, up a well that's out of order. Yeah, beautiful shots and transitions here. I love the design of the damn horse, too. I don't think I've ever talked about that. Oh, it's so cool. I mean, we've seen horses in the past before, but they always do such a good job with the designs here. Oh my god, I just realized his legs are, like, sticking up. He looks like those, like, memes of, like, a lying down owl. It's very funny. Because they look very funny when they lie down. Alright, and I love the Eye of Sauron all over these mountains here. It's really cool design, honestly. Ooh. Whoa, I love the... Yeah, he's got these little horn things that they're sitting on while he pops in. Little minecart tracks. Get the lava. Yeah, this place is awesome. And you could just see this network of tracks going through. Oh, action shot. Love the lines in the background. Now we get to see his lair. Which is filled with everything, including that lovely statue that everyone adores. Look at Stolas' face. I never caught that. Wait, let me go back a second. Yeah, look at him. He's like looking at the camera, or this little bit. Oh, look at Stolas. He's like, ooh, my, this is quite fascinating.
Striker, he's Striker. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to do my fucking job. You coming in here singing about me for the millionth fucking time.
Love how angry he gets. And this is the first time we see Striker not in command of the situation. You just see him like get unhinged and totally lose it with these guys.
Leave me the hell alone, you
Look at Stolas' face. Stolas has the best faces in this episode. They just
How
wheel
does one
away.
get their own theme song?
Stolas has his own theme song, by the way. All right, Boots.
So,
Loona again.
nice weather we're having, huh?
Look, Mommy! They let fire toads in here!
All right, I love the reaction. Even though we don't know what a fire toad is, like just the implication of, well, it's really the next line that drives this home, but we never see him make this face. It's very detailed.
The fuck did you just call me?
And yeah, like the reaction is like, oh, that be a slur. We got slurs in this racist environment.
It's not polite to call them that to their face, honey. Wait until we're in the car.
Look at his little sinister grin here. This kid's a shit. Also, what the hell is he wearing? He looks like a little spaceman.
You got a problem with me?
Oh.
There is a child present, you filthy Rathian.
That also sounds like a slur.
Oh, I am not from Wrath, bitch. Also, my kids.
And I love the assumption, like, he's actually not from Wrath. I believe he's from Greed? Like, he was born into the circus, right? So, yeah, it's just cool concept about how, like, apparently the sinners believe that all the imps are from one place, which is implicating.
And I don't think she would appreciate you calling her father things.
Is there
Can't even
any
repeat it.
way we can reschedule for a time when less of the unemployed rabble are out?
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like a cool little bit here. I personally don't care for the B-plot of this episode, but it does introduce some interesting concepts here. I kind of find that this took away from a lot of the stuff with Striker, and Moxxie and Millie and Stolas. It was infinitely more interesting to me. I wish it was just more cutaways to Stella and Andrealphus instead of this B-plot. I didn't really care for it so much.
please, I bet the hardest work you ever done is convincing your husband that little shit's his.
Little finger.
Oh yeah? And what do you do that's so important?
Me? Oh, I kill people. That is a 2-for-1 special.
He just really wants to shoot someone today.
Whore.
Mr. Owl!
Ooh. Please clean your clans? Cleanse your claws. I see. That's great. What does it say? Guest something? Way behind here. Whatever. Okay.
The doc will see your hound now!
Just ready to shoot them both at the same time. Right. Ooh. I love that little flick he gives at the girl. She is on something. She's crazy. Look at her little noodle-ass arm. She's kind of cute, though. Loona just keeps getting bigger and bigger in that frame. All right, Wrath Ring.
I'll grab the gas, Millie. Go and see if anyone's seen Striker anywhere.
Gas station. And this damn hat situation. Oh. So even here, in where his lair is, there are wanted signs for Striker. Just interesting.
Clear boy! You stealing my hat?
Queer boy.
What?
Same hat!
God, he looks so tall in that frame. Wow.
Oh, sorry. My wife just put
His shadows over here really showing the height disparity, which makes the next scene funny.
this hat on my head. You know, because it was hot
She literally pulled it out of nowhere.
outside.
Same hat.
Oh, this is a cool shot of these two.
So we're doing this, huh?
I like how Moxxie's like not even bothered.
Howdy, boys!
Because they don't even put up much of a fight at all. I love this guy. His energy is great.
Y'all seen this motherfucker right
Oh, I like this guy's design too. This one right here. He's got a cool thing going on.
around here?
And you could tell, like, this shot is useful because it just shows, like, wait, we know these mariachi guys, and you can see the mountains in the background. Like, we are actually very, very close, which makes it less contrived that they just show up when they do later.
No singing, just
Fun bit about the music.
Yeah, he lives
He's out by the Bad Man lands in the old
Also, Bad Man Lands. That's
train
delightful.
tunnel, near the mine shafts. Very outlaw aesthetic.
Very outlaw aesthetic. It's true. I love this little bit where he puts his card in and smashes the guy's face. He does all this fight combat is a phrase now, while putting his gas in, which is great. Good, well choreographed.
Come on, Mox, we
Bit.
got a lead.
I like how they wave back. Oh, and he doesn't even get any gas before just yanking this man's head off, clean off. Just a casual death here, and just, yeah, good explosion. And they just ruined that place. He didn't even get any gas. But apparently it's enough to get back to the hospital. So, this is a cool little overhead view of the lair. This is the statue that we've seen. And there's a lot of accoutrements here. We'll see more close-ups later. He's even got a moat around his statue. And he's literally tied to train tracks, which is funny. Oh, this is a cool bit. Like, just the slow pan up as he's sharpening the knife. Hey, it's a blade.
So, my wife paid you for this, hmm?
Close up.
Wouldn't a holy bullet have
Just to show that apparently you can sharpen these things.
sufficed? Or could you not afford those?
I was paid to...
I love how, you know, Stolas doesn't know about his, like, issue with rich people, but even, like, Stolas' chiding comment about him being low class probably doesn't do him any favors in this situation.
give you the real royal treatment. Your wife must really hate you.
You have no idea.
Alright, so we got Striker's saloon. Like, it's just a saloon that he put his name over. New blood. Killer beer. There's a bed in there. That's where he sleeps. It's greasy and grimy. He's got a little cauldron here. It's probably where he makes his dinner.
So,
Kill Count Casino. I do like that touch. They reminds me of the neon signs in Las Vegas. I actually took a trip to Vegas. I mean, I take a trip to Vegas every year, and I went to the Neon Museum, and they have those old school signs. They look really dope. They're awesome.
train
Killer Venom. I like that sign a lot. I love snakes.
tracks? Really? Seems a bit cliche, doesn't it?
Everything's cliche with this man. He's got his little neon cactus, and he's got a spotlight on his Dickman statue.
It's a classic.
Is the giant statue of yourself also a classic, or...
And look, you see him, like, off kilter. Like, when he first showed up, he was on top of everything, and he was so smooth, and he barely lost that situation. Like, I think it was, like, Luna showing up randomly that made him, like, decide to dip.
Are you seriously judging me right now?
Just taking off the hat.
Just impressed you seem to want to suck your own dick this badly.
Look, not every ring is some fancy-ass city with some fancy-ass mansion that only
We learn more about
fancy-ass
Striker
women
here.
live in. Some of us have hard lives
And the use of the shadow here over Stolas really, like, just kind of heightens the power dynamic of what's going on in the scene.
to live. And some of us have everything we care about taken away.
Even though Stolas is in the foreground, he's, like, towering over. But if you could look at his body language, he's, like, he's off kilter right now. He's not, like, the suave, smooth guy right now. He's, like, complaining his woes.
By fuckers like you.
And you get to see, like, more nuance of his character. But also, he's just, like, because of it's the dick statue is really what does this, but you just realize, oh, he's not, like, some cowboy. He is, like, the facade of a cowboy, you know? It's all glamour. It's all a veil for, like, just, like, a sad, very psychotic man who found a niche in murdering people.
I have no...
Ooh, that's a cool shot. Oh, I love that face! Ooh, a little slice in the black screen.
Don't get to talk over me.
And you could tell, like, him talking over Striker is what, you know, kind of almost sets him off. He gets, like, nearly triggered enough by that to do his first pain thing, and it's cool to see because, oh yeah, now we're seeing Stolas feeling pain, which we never have before.
I don't have to listen to your bull.
And you could even see he's, like, taken aback by, like, holy shit, no one can hurt me.
Shit. All the royals that
Oh, stepping in it too. That's the nice little touch here.
do is try to talk over us.
Oh, and here's the eye trick. Really cool shot.
Don't bother trying your little eye
I love the shadow here on his face.
trick on me. Those robes ain't gonna let you do anything.
Got something to say about that?
And so here, like, he goes back to his, like, okay, I'm in charge of everything. I'm gonna fucking kill ya. And, like, he's badass again. But every time, like, he, like, just loses it, and the whole dick statue thing is just, I can't get over that. It's just really funny how, like, you wouldn't expect this seeing him in the episode he shows up in. And then you see this and you're like, oh, you're, like, kind of a poser. He's still dangerous, and he's still a badass, but you just can't help but come away from this episode thinking, he's, like, a badass, but he's also kind of a loser at the same time, you know. I did lose a bit of respect for Striker in this episode, and it's enough to make me want to make a whole video on Striker, because it's quite fascinating.
Your Highness.
Well,
He's like the most badass loser ever, and Stolas brings up a great point here.
you are working for a royal
He hates that it's true.
fight.
And we got Stolas, got some fight in him, you know, he's like, you don't see Stolas like physically engaging like that. Really cool scene of him just like snapping the leg like a twig.
Blitz
And I love that he just doesn't even care.
handles me rougher than that in bed. Nice try.
And now this is a cool scene because you just see all of Striker's psychotic, like this is great, his like psychotic sadism right here. And then Stolas isn't giving him the satisfaction, which
Blitzy's
is
knife is bigger
a great mind game on his part.
and hits so much deeper.
Being a smartass, hmm? Cause once I split your neck open and let you choke on your own blue blood, you won't be worth any more than the tombstone you'll be buried under.
Blitzy says far dirtier things to me with much sharper objects at my throat.
That hiss is great. And this is cool because, like, every time Striker attempts to dominate the scene and the frame in this camera quality, Stolas just kind of undermines him with some sort of innuendo, and it's really funny to just see, like, oh yeah, he's trying so hard to, like, gain power and fear in this situation, and Stolas is just not playing the victim role that he wants him to. Like, you could tell Striker lives off of the fear of his victims and, like, them begging for their lives and all that stuff, because he's trying to invoke that despair, and he's failing at that, and it's noticeably pissing him off, which is showing to us that, like, okay, yeah, he's, like, sometimes just, you know, all talk at times. But it's nuanced, because he's still tough and skilled, so, it's fast, I love it. He literally walked away. He stormed off like a child. It's great. And now we get Stolas. He's like, clearly he's afraid. He's aware he's being hurt right now. He's not stupid. But he can read Striker enough to be like, okay, I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of really, like, you know, what he wants in tormenting me. So kudos to Stolas for doing that. I think Stolas is my favorite character in the show, and I think this shows how, like, kind of tough he is in different ways. Alright, doctor time! So this man is also a goat, like the other girl, and he also can't read, because listen.
Welcome, Bingo.
Bingo.
And this must be tuna.
I love how they all have hearts. And he said tuna, so, like, clearly they all can't read in this situation, but I guess you don't have to read to be a good doctor. So, he's got a cool color scheme. I love his, like, little horn design here. Again, they kind of look like the heaven creatures, but just also, like, not. Also, he's got, like, a flaming candle on his head, which is sick.
Yeah, and you can hurry up, please. She's a fan of shots, so let's try and make this quick for all of our sakes.
Oh, come now. It can't be that bad. I see hellhounds every day, and there hasn't been one that has caused any issue.
Look at that little treat container it had. And here's the syringe. Nice reaction. And her eyes are glowing, which means she's extra pissed today. Not a single line, and I know we were talking about the whole thing with Erica and the husband and all that stuff. I don't know the timeline of recording, but I could have sworn all these episodes were recorded before that happened. So a lot of people are thinking she doesn't have lines because they're, like, being kind and, like, letting her not deliver spoken lines to Grieve and stuff. But I feel like these episodes were already scripted and recorded way in advance, so if anybody actually knows for certain and can explain it in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate that. But I could have sworn this stuff was already planned out, it just happened to work out in this way, and the timing was unfortunate, because I think Viv made a tweet saying she is going to talk more later on, so that told me that the whole season was recorded, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal as well. Whoa, that was a cool little pose he had in the air there. Alright, I see all these posters, and they're not jumping out at me too much. And she's howling. She's literally howling.
There, told you, dipshit.
Alright, I love Andrealphus' palace. It's so sick. I love these, like, icy feather things going on here. It's absolutely stunning.
Oh, earlier, that assassin.
He's got his little ice cubes, or are those sugar cubes? I can't tell.
Was that you?
Wait, I wanted to see the punch out here. They, like, did a very quick zoom out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the windows, the frosted windows. I love it.
Guilty, yes, it was.
You silly minx, you.
The most flirtatious brother on the planet.
Though, you know...
Love his
If
design.
your husband dies, it won't turn out well for you.
He'll be dead. Why wouldn't
Even the
it?
props, I love the way that
Because,
teapot looks and
my
everything.
dear sister,
These are just a
already
series of
produced
shots
an
and reverse
heir.
shots.
When he dies,
Nothing too
his
crazy.
duties, his possessions, his legions, it will all pass to Via.
I love that face, like that realization. He's like, all those legions to Via. Now, a few interesting things here. It's interesting how Andrealphus is the only one who cares about where Stolas' assets go. But it's also interesting that, like, we don't know what Stella's relationship is with Octavia at all. We don't see it. However, one would think she doesn't really refer to her as lovingly as Stolas does. Who knows? Maybe that's not the case. I doubt it, but I'm pretty sure she's cold. But you could imagine her not calling her Via, you know? Or maybe she would, I don't know. But, like, it's interesting that Andrealphus uses her shortened name here instead of just Octavia, you know? It was like a little nuance, a bit of familiarity. It implies that he might have a good relationship with her as well. So, just something to think about. Love this zoom out to her just not giving a shit. Oh, you could be so smart, Stella!
So, if you kill him, you would...
Laugh?
And this is where, like, she just comes across as a dumbass to me.
No, you stupid cow! You did nothing!
I love her face after he calls her that. It's like, yeah, she kind of is. Oh, her eyelashes, though, are so beautiful, but...
You're so lucky you're attractive.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, well, what do you propose we do? He won't leave me anything willingly. He hates me almost as much as I hate him.
I love how, like, she doesn't even realize... It seems that she doesn't even realize he's flirting with her.
Well, this kind of situation is extremely unique. Goetia never behaved like this before, but with him alive...
And this is cool. Like, I like the little... I guess this would be blocking of the scene where he's, like, just kind of slips behind her as the scheming, conniving little dickbag.
We have options.
And she's just like, I don't care. Just kill the man.
Eternity is a long time, my dear. I say we bide our time.
Like, this is smart. Like, Andrealphus clearly wants more than just Stolas out of Stella's life or what this divorce. He's, like, using this divorce as an opportunity to seize something. He's clearly more power hungry than she is. She's all status.
And wait for the chance to gain the upper hand.
But it's smart to bide the time in this situation. And Stella's about to say the line that killed all my attraction to her in one fell swoop.
Oh, but I want him dead so badly.
It's just... There is no bigger turnoff to me than whining. I can't stand it.
And he will be in time, my fiery vixen. But patience first.
I love how in the comments of this video, a lot of them were like, wait, Andrealphus is her brother, but he called her a vixen. That kind of sounds like flirting. It's like, yeah, it's It's incestual.
Now, call off your mangy stray.
Well, this has been fun.
Beautiful scenes here. I love the look here of him just this overhead. They do a lot of like helicopter shots.
Shame you won't see your kid again.
I love the touch of him like hooing as he pants. And you can tell this torture's been going on for a bit.
You dare breathe a word about my daughter.
Love that he gets so pissed off when Octavia's involved. And we kind of have a glimpse of this because he used his petrifying vision as soon as the imp interrupted him after his tender moment with her in Lululand, all the way back in season 1.
Ooh, finally hit a nerve.
And this is cool because, like, they give Stolas the frame, even though his tail's flickering in the camera, when he, like, says his piece, but then Striker just comes on top of him out of nowhere. Showing who's in control in this situation, and god damn it, every close-up of this man looks so sick.
I swear, if you go near her...
Yeah, again, giving him the chance to talk, and then...
I will destroy you.
Big talk.
And he just, like, comes back from above the frame. It's cool, the language of this stuff going on.
But just that.
Oh, there's black blood and everything.
Any last words, Goetia?
Blitz. Will.
That rodeo clown told
Pan
you
up.
he ain't.
Oh, the close-up of that. Let's get a look at that blood. Oh, the texture. Look at that lighting and everything, too. That looks cool.
He ain't coming. Nobody
Nice little angle
is
here.
coming.
Another shadowy close-up.
Hello?
Change of plans, darling. I need the prickle.
And they just undercut his moment. Another royal undercuts his moment, where, like, you could tell he's in this job because he revels in what he does. And then, so this would piss him off to no end, and we see that in a second.
I'm kind of in the middle of killing him.
I love that. I love that. Hold on, we gotta go back. Because that's just such a funny, like, piece of body language here. He's like, oh, come on, we got this. He's like, this like, look at him, like, look at the knife in his hand. He's like, what? I love that.
I'm kind of in the middle of killing him.
Well, stop it. We need him alive to get some affairs in order.
I love how, like, you could tell Stolas heard her say that, and he's like, oh, what are you planning now? And he's about to say some shit, but he doesn't let him.
Pay you more to spare him and bring him to us.
Yes, ma'am.
Glorious.
And he's like, okay, they'll pay me more. He's gonna do his job, but you could tell he really wanted to kill this guy.
Well,
Everyone's breaking phones in this show.
good news for you, Feathers. Your royal says she don't want you dead no more.
Oh, beautiful close-up here.
But she didn't say what condition you had to be in. I think these reds might be a pretty trophy.
I never caught the reflectiveness in the knife.
Can't have you seeing me again, can we?
Another damn close-up, which is awesome. And I love that line so much because, like, obviously he's threatening to cut his eyes out, which is, again, showing his psychotic, sadistic nature, but also it just, you know, how vindictive he is. Like, he revels in torturing his victims, especially someone as, like, rich and blue-blooded as Stolas is. You could tell he just, like, he wants to have his piece so badly. But because he literally played with his food for too long, this happens. Honestly, he wouldn't even have been in this situation if he killed him, like, instantly. Alright, oh, I love that shot of the truck falling. Alright, whoop. Now that is cool. They, like, turned it sideways so that it hit the stalagmite, and they're ready for it. That was coordinated, and that's sick. Alright, and we got a sick-ass fight scene here. All these shots are super dynamic. Just look at his pose here. Like, I think right here, it's sick, and he's twirling the knife and everything. It's... Just throws that. Oh, the dick! Got shot in the dick! And I love this touch of them hitting the boombox. Western music comes on. And look at him, he's feeling himself. Gun jam. And he's like ready. He's down for this. Alright. And so, yeah, it's a great scene where you actually get to see Striker be the badass we remember him as. But we also get so many other things that just kind of, like, make him feel like a chump. But this is cool. All this fight scene is great. The choreo is sick. We got guns, we got swords, this super panning, spinning shot. Guns blazing. Oh, wait, look at that face. Look at that damn face! And it just kind of shows how, like, when he begins to, like, sort of lose control of the situation is when they take off the cowboy music, the Western music, so... That was a really cool touch, and I love his, like, his look. It's like the audacity. Yeah, the way he, like, taps his foot, and he's like, oh yeah, let's do this. It's cool. And I believe this is a transition, right? Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great transition. Oh, there's the treats. That's what they look like. Scooby-Doo much? Right. Oh, that's cool. They come in the foreground. Oh, her face looks sick here. She's not my favorite character. You all know this. I don't like Loona. But they make her design look so damn good here when she's pissed. Her muzzle, like, flaring up. Oh, that's great. Oh, wait. I never caught that drool effect. That's so smooth. Wait, look at that. Yeah, that was, like, just dripping off. Someone had a ball with that. Alright, coordinated effort. And action lines again. The tail, I believe, yeah, that's another transition. Wait, what did he say? Did he say, oh, sorry? Hold on. Wait, go back. Go back, sir. Oh, this is a sick little shot of Striker. Hold on, what does he say? Oh, sorry. I think is what he said. Okay, more cool fight scenes, and yeah, he starts to lose the upper hand in this battle as soon as the pop music comes on. What? He's still tough. And the fact that he can, like, stand toe-to-toe with them is great. And all the transitions look sick in this. I don't think you want to stab her face with it, but okay. She just slapped him to next week. Oh, I like how it's, like, sparking, the little candle. Oh, God, there's one on his tongue, too. Right. Ooh. Oh, yeah. He just looks... Everyone looks so badass in this scene. Hold on. Wait, did he really? Did he really? Did he really? Okay. You know what? Okay, we can talk about how... Even though it's on the hilt of the axe... Is that... Okay. I buy that that was enough to deflect... To block that, because... As someone who's deflected swords with ropes, or sticks with ropes as well, the fact that he's leaning back makes me buy it. Because she's coming in with a lot of force. Like, you think that would just bend the damn thing, but he's also skilled, so I could see this. I could see this working out. Yeah, that totally would happen. No, I could test it. I don't know. We'll see later. All right. Oh, and his little Spider-Man action. Oh, it's actually a bendy axe, too. Never mind. And that's one of the sickest things, where he, like, swings up and then throws the stalactite at them. That's sick. And he beats him! I forgot, he actually beats him! And this little sick maneuver with his tail. And can we talk about how he just basically... He would have killed Millie if he just didn't miss right there. I even love his, like, darn it. He's feeling himself so hard in this scene. And that looked like it hurt. That was sick. I'm sorry, I just, like, the choir music gets me every time in this scene. I've seen this fight scene a lot, and I'm just like, that's just so funny where he gets his hat and does that after beating them. And it just goes from cowboy to pop to, like, Dark Souls. Alright. Loona doing her thing here. Oh. Close up on her face. And here we go. I love extreme close-ups on eyes. It's one of my favorite shots, so this is a cool one too. And I also love silhouettes. Oh, and that's a beautiful, like, match cut, too. No. Oh. The foreshortening in that scene was sick. That shot we just saw with him reaching.
You ought to choke the life out of little.
Oh, this is one of my favorite shots in the whole thing. I think, yeah, I actually used this freeze frame as the thumbnail in the reaction video. All his faces are so damn good.
Harder.
Oh, even he was drooling there for a second. And this is great. Striker, on top of all of his shit, he beats them, and then a damn sexual joke is what makes him cringe enough for Moxxie to beat him. And, like, that's how he goddamn loses. He's got some fight in him, which is great, but then, of course, the duo that is Moxxie and Millie, all they need is one little beat to get the leverage back. And, death by dick? Could have been, almost. But no, he's a slippery little eel. Fuck. The bandana, that would have definitely killed him. But, of course, he, like, slinks away like a snake every damn time. I mean, he is a snake, pretty much. But, and yeah, like, okay, we can get into, like, okay, symbolically, not only did they take his dick statue down, but it's a symbolic castration, showing you that he's not always the hot shit that we always expected him to be. Like, again, I'm telling you, I could write an essay on this shit. Like, I just love the duality of Striker's badassery with him just being a goddamn poser cowboy dweeb. I could talk about it forever.
We have to get him to a hospital.
I love the glow on their eyes, too, and it's the first time you see people genuinely worried about Stolas' well-being because he's in actual danger here. What is this? Something news? Infernal News 666. She's kind of cool looking. I like her design. Oh, and there's Loona. She got her lollipop and everything. This Hellhound's pretty chill looking. Alright. Oh, little background, foreground action.
You guys actually managed.
Oh, I love this face that Moxxie has here. Moxxie is clearly worried about him, and even Millie's checking back on Stolas. And everyone seems to know about it as well. The nurses are coming out, the paparazzi's coming out. This chick's got some weirdness on her mind. Yeah, and like we got these cool-ass plague doctors here too. Love them. Oh, and they come back. Love that shot of the feathers too. All right.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, peachy. Yeah, no, today's been wonderful.
Loona just passing out in the back seat there.
What the fuck was that about?
Stolas got hurt bad.
Stolas got what?
And the lighting's really cool in this shot too, but I guess it's the lighting from the hospital. Oh no, or all the paparazzi flashes too. Huh.
Oh. He can get hurt?
And that's a cool little shot here. I love the little look Moxxie has here over to Millie, and Millie's looking concerned at Stolas, and so is Blitz now. And everyone loves that line. He can get hurt. It's like, yeah. Yeah, he can, man. That's what you get. Well, I mean, he was also busy. What can we say? But you can tell, like, how, like, Blitz never really took the threat of it seriously, and honestly, neither did Stolas until later. Love the flowers here. Like, we get introduced to the fact that Stolas loves plants. He has, like, a lot of carnivorous ones, so it's cool to see, like, the people that care about Stolas probably brought in some stuff. What's in that IV bag? Question of the day. Love the little lid, the closed eyelid on the pillow design here. And, Stolas just looking sad and wistful. You know, he's probably reeling. He straight up almost died here. Wait! I just realized in episode 6 he's fine. I totally forgot, because he wasn't in episode 5 much, like, at all. Wait, I just realized he's totally fine in episode 6. Wow, I wouldn't even have thought about that if I wasn't watching this episode, because I completely forgot. This is where we last saw him, and then we see him in 6, just chilling with Ozzy. Wow, that's so weird. Love the depth of field here. Focus on the phone. and him in the back. And do we get a rack focus? Yeah, we do! Oh, rack focus is when, like, if it was a real camera, you would turn the lens and then you would see the depth of field, putting the background in focus versus the foreground. I love this stuff. All right, Blitzy, text message. I love his background so much. They're so cute. All right, okay. Now we gotta dive into some stuff here. I'm sorry if anything I said or did may have offended you tonight. It's whatevs. Next time you come over, maybe we can talk about what happened at Ozzy's? Why? Damn it. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Obviously, this is all stuff from the finale of Season 1. But here's Stolas saying, I'm sorry, never mind, it's not a big deal. I was worried about you. You seemed very upset and you took off so fast. But maybe I read too much into that. I'm glad if that's not the case. I wasn't upset either, I just wanted to make sure you weren't. And obviously, you can handle any stupid joke a clown can make. Asmodeus can be very invasive in his humor, but I thought it was pretty funny myself. Oh, damn it, Stolas. What he said about me, at least, I enjoy being the subject of jest. Oh, damn, Stolas. He didn't have a good time during that at all. We knew that. Maybe you can say mean things to me, too, the next time you come over. Oh, damn it. He's trying so hard. It's unfortunate to see, like, you know, we know Stolas. We know he's the type of person that would overthink a lot and text this much, especially when he gets one-word answers like this. They're both kind of displaying less than ideal behavior, but what they are displaying is human behavior, which is really moving to look at and gripping. If you want, sure. And also, I can't stand Blitz's spelling, but thanks for helping me with Via today. You were in... Oh, shoot. You were great in that Hitman show. Oh, I forgot about that, too. Yeah. No problem. Are you coming over tonight with the book? Like always. If you don't feel like coming, that's okay. I'm sure I can do without it for 1 month. Okay. Damn, Stolas, you're letting him walk all over you. And you're not... He's not communicating, which is unfortunate. You could tell Stolas wants to communicate, and Blitz does not. Because, and we understand, like... You know... We understand. Both of them, unfortunately. We understand them both too well. Do you plan to visit tomorrow? I know you've been busy and working hard. Maybe if you'd prefer, we can, the bedroom, just relax maybe. Sure you need a break. Whatever you want, it's your night. If you're not up for it or too tired, that is perfectly fine, no pressure. I don't have anything with the grimoire until next month. Maybe. God damn it. Maybe instead of our usual arrangement on the full moon, we could properly catch up this week. Maybe Monday? I might be busy. God, this is painful to watch. I wouldn't want to bother you. This is my first time reading this, by the way. Every time even I watched other reaction videos of this episode, and I would actually skip over if they read this, because I wanted to read this in this breakdown. Because consider it a mini reaction. I wouldn't want to bother you. You can always drop off the book on the full moon, and I can leave it for you if you're too tired to do anything. But I would like to see you, okay? That's so unfortunate. And here's the most words Blitz ever sent to him. Get better soon. Get bever swoon. Sad face. Oh, sorry, everyone. Hope that wasn't annoying. Sad face. He keeps military time? That's cool. Yeah. Well, that made him smile. Also, if you noticed, typically Stolas is the first one to reach out, it seems. Thank you, Blitz. That means a lot. I might be here a while if you ever want to visit. And he starts typing something and then has a change of heart. Unfortunately, he was looking at the damn screen. And I think, I don't know if you felt that, but I've definitely felt that before. Actually, this summer I was texting someone through Insta and we were kind of hitting it off. And then literally that same thing happened the last time we interacted. And I was like... Okay, I won't press the issue. Bye. So it always sucks, but, you know, that's how it goes. But I love the whole love me not flower petal thing kind of rolling down as these question marks are arising. And you can see them arising in his head right now. And that's such a sad expression, the eyes just slowly narrowing. Not in anger, but in just, you know, wistful lament. The blink too! And there's the pedal. I appreciate that his phone's being charged. And so yeah, I love the design of these plants too. Oh, and this is such a cool little shot here as he drifts off. Yeah, I guess he got better faster than I would have thought. And there's the last petal. So who knows, was that a love me or was it a love me not? Only time will tell. I think we know the answer though. And that's that. Yeah, I enjoy this one. Again, I feel like the B-plot took a lot away from this episode. I would have loved to see Andrealphus and Stella. I would have loved to have seen her written better, but we're not living in that timeline, sadly. And yeah, the whole stuff with Striker just fascinates me. The duality of Striker. I think it made a lot of people divisive on his character, where he was overwhelmingly perfectly cool the first time he showed up. This being the second time he showed up, we were like, oh, okay, we're learning more about this guy, which I appreciate. I think that's sick, and it just makes him more than just a one-dimensional character. He's not just a two-dimensional character or three-dimensional character. He's a goddamn loser, but he's so damn cool, and I love it. He's just got this, like, again, like the dick statue just speaks to his, it's a literal monument to his insecurity. That's where I'll leave that, because that's the most concise thing I could say about it. So, yeah, I love this episode. I think it was super fun. And, you know, I mean, maybe not super fun, but I thought it was fun. The action's amazing. I think the action sequences with Striker, Moxxie, and Millie bring up the average of this episode a lot. So it's a super cool episode, even though narratively it's not what I would have preferred. But I'm gonna end that off here because we got more reaction or more shot-by-shot breakdowns to do. So, and this one, I paused a lot in this one, I think. So yeah, it's usually an hour. So thanks so much for watching. I can't wait to do the next one. That's gonna be the Barbie Wire episode. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Smack the bell so you never miss a thing. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you, Fill in the Blanks, for supporting me on Patreon. And I'll see you all in the next video. For now, this is Dave out. Peace out. Let me know what your favorite part of this episode was, too. And what your thoughts on Striker are at this stage of the show. So, until then, I'll see you in the next video. This is Dave out. Peace out. Piss out? Piss out, scrubs! Later.